Hello, and welcome back to Church and State. I'm your heavenly host, Jesus Christ. Today's topic: can you reconcile pro-life beliefs with the opposition to groups like Planned Parenthood, which among other things provide women with low-cost contraception, reproductive health care, pap smears, and cancer screenings? Well, let's take a look.
It's not an issue about contraception. It's an issue that reveals a political philosophy that the president is showing that basically treats our constitutional rights as if they're revocable privileges from our government, not inalienable rights by our creator. And so what I would simply say is we're seeing this new government activism, sort of a paternalistic, arrogant political philosophy that puts new government-granted rights in the way of our constitutional rights. And so what I think it really is that it's an argument for freedom, for our founding principles, and for protecting those constitutional rights, which right now with this new mandate from HHS, like I said, it's really not about contraception, it's about violating our First Amendment rights to religious freedom and of conscience.
Planned Parenthood, we're going to get rid of that.
Social conservatives always like to drag me into their ongoing issue with women's sexuality, and I might add, sex in general. Where do they think babies come from? Because with the exception of me, immaculate conception isn't really a thing. These misguided people claim that banning abortions and even contraception constitutes a defense of life, somehow forgetting that no one knows what my Father's plan is for each of us. So let's look at the consequences of their policies. By cutting funding for Planned Parenthood, social conservatives guarantee that poor women won't be able to afford screenings for cervical cancer and may die. Is that pro-life? When they try to ban the HPV vaccine on the grounds that it encourages people to have sex, they make young women vulnerable to such things as cervical, anal, and some vaginal cancers. Their male partners may contract penile cancer, and they may die. Is that pro-life? And by banning abortion, a decision between a woman and her God only, they guarantee that millions of children will be born to parents that do not want them and may treat them badly. Is that pro-life? Or is that pro-birth? These policies go entirely against my and my Father's pronouncements about responsibility, compassion, and humanity's personal relationship with the Almighty. I say to them, let him who is without sin cast the first stone. Judge not, lest ye be judged. What part of these teachings is so hard to understand? The time and the hour is upon us again. Until next time, go in peace.